Welcome back to that Heartbreak Hogs podcast where we do our weekly top 25 college football matchup challenges. So, before we get started, if you guys are new here, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to our channel, and you get to watch two Hog fans make their predictions for the rest of the games in the country. And yeah, it has not been easy for me. It seems that Sid gets lucky every single week. No, I'm just messing with you. You did get lucky this week. You got lucky this
He
week.
says that every week he
Uh,
loses.
Tennessee, man, they kind of, they were up 10-0, find a way to lose, with the help of
Some
the
people cry, some people win.
SEC officials. Hey, at least I won that Colorado one. I'd been hating on Colorado for a little while, and they finally, you know, did it.
Yeah.
So, um, what was the other one? We had Colorado, Tennessee, and where is it? Okay, here we go. Uh, Mizzou and South Carolina. I had South Carolina
Hmm.
minus 12, and South Carolina was whooping them. And then Mizzou came back. All of mine, man. It was just like, man, I was about to give you a clean sweep, and my teams let me down. Tennessee plus 10. They were up 10-0. Oh, man.
You bet on
Anyway,
Mizzou. You
I
messed up.
know. I know. I messed up, man. I messed
Some
up.
people cry, some people win.
Sure. So I've got to eat the serrano pepper, and let's see here. So I've got these peppers are green, so I've got a green screen behind me. I've got to turn that off so that you can, see. So it's not say.
Are you eating a red pepper over there?
uh, so I'm gonna have to turn that off. Yep, look at that. Look at my space.
Are you
So
still doing one or two?
I'm doing two of these bad boys. I'm gonna be a man about this. Um, I honestly I got used to eating one every week, so you know what? Let's bump it to two. So cheers, brother, and let's get on to the picks. You're gonna be leading them,
Yep.
and I don't know how I'm gonna be feeling after this. So
Killing it. You got your milk over there?
water, man.
All right, let's start with um game of the week. Ohio State. I'm surprised this is an 11 a.m. game, but yeah, Ohio State, Indiana. Let's start with that.
You.
So the spread for this game, Ohio State, Indiana, is 10.5 in favor of Ohio State, of course. With this, I'm going to go ahead and 10.5 point is a lot. Um, but I think Ohio
Ooh,
State is capable of covering, especially since it's in Columbus, Ohio. Um, yeah, go. I'll go ahead and take.
man.
You dying over there?
Oh man.
I thought it was a piece of cake.
Oh man. No.
Um, Indiana, honestly, actually is capable of putting a fight. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and take Indiana to cover this.
Man.
I think the Hoosiers are coming off a win as well, and they've been in some close games. But They've been
Shoot.
dominant so far. So I'll go ahead and take Indiana to beat Ohio State, not beat Ohio State, cover Ohio State for that 10.5 point spread. What do you got, Russ?
Same, bro.
Same?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I thought you were going to pick Ohio State.
Nope. Oh my gosh.
All right. Next one. I don't think we should do Ole Miss Florida because I think we're both, if I know you, we're both going to pick Ole Miss to cover that 11.5 point spread. So I think we can skip over that one.
I'll take
Unless,
Florida.
okay, there we go. I'll take Ole Miss to take make that 11.5 point spread. They've just been looking really good this season, and um, yeah, Jackson Dart's a real deal. So I'll go ahead and take Ole Miss covering. You got that written down at the 11.5 point spread.
Sorry, bro. I'm busy over here dying.
Suck it up. Don't touch
Oh,
the eyes. Um, all right, you got that? Or you want me to write it down? Oh wait,
man.
what just happened? It's second overtime in Baylor and St. John's, by the way. Wow. Okay. So next game, let's go to. doo-doo-doo. Let's just go ahead and go to um, Colorado, Kansas. Colorado is favored by 3 points. Um, and they're going to be playing at KU, at Arrowhead, actually. They're not playing at KU. They'll be playing in the old Chief Stadium. So I KU's been looking pretty good in terms of how they've been playing recently. They just beat BYU. They beat a ranked Iowa State team the week before. They barely lost to Kansas State. But to your point, which you brought up last week, I'm done betting against Colorado. I'm gonna go ahead and take Colorado to cover. Um, and Deion Sanders, prime time, shining under the lights at Arrowhead. Nothing new for him. So yeah, let me go ahead and take Colorado to cover.
You already know I'm taking Colorado.
You learned your
Until
lesson, huh?
till they lose, I'm taking them.
Learned your
I
lesson.
learned my lesson.
All right, BYU, Arizona State. That one could be decent. BYU is just coming off of a loss. Um, and let's see, Arizona State. I think BYU is favored by. Sorry, Arizona State is favored by 3. I think I'll go ahead and take Arizona State to cover this in Tempe.
You're taking Arizona State?
Yeah.
Yeah, BYU's been cooling down. They just don't look
Mm-hmm.
the same that they've been. I'm going to take Arizona State as well.
Okay. Should we do Kentucky, Texas?
Yeah, you can start.
Kentucky, Texas. The line being at 20 doesn't make me feel that great, but I think I still will go ahead and take Texas to cover that. I Kentucky just has been not looking that great this year. Um,
Yeah, that's
but there's a
bizarre.
chance.
Kentucky lost to Auburn 24 to
Mm-hmm.
10. The
But this
Florida
is a 20.
Georgia
Actually,
20.
20 points is a lot. I will say that 20 points to give up. But this is at Texas. Again, Thanksgiving week coming up. A lot of people will be home. I Yeah, I'll take Texas still. This one's a tough one. I would honestly be okay with taking the
Yeah.
points if I were
I,
you.
I I'm gonna take Texas with like little to no confidence. It's kind of like if I had to flip a coin, I'll pick Texas, but I'm kind of like I won't be surprised if Kentucky keeps it close and then fumbles the bag.
I don't think it'll be
But
close, but I think 20 points is easily coverable.
Kentucky may have a defensive game plan that can handle Quinn Ewers. Hell, if Arkansas's defense could handle Quinn Ewers, no offense to
That's
our
true.
defense, but it's like
But
if
there's more
our
of a
defense,
rivalry there, and there's more of a
well,
passion for the
where was
Razorbacks.
our passion against Ole Miss and LSU?
I mean, it was there for. Um, that's true. Ole
you
Miss, it
know,
definitely wasn't there, but
I'm
LSU.
curious. I'm curious to see what Kentucky's defense will do with Texas.
So
If
you're
Texas
taking
blows them out,
Kentucky.
no, I can't do it with certainty. I'm
It's
just
20 points.
curious. I know, but I'm just curious. I'll feel like an idiot if I take that and Texas blows them out. Uh,
That's fair.
so I can't. But like again, it I would not put any money on that game. Like if I were to put money on a game, it's not that one because I'm curious to see what Kentucky would do, and I'm not going to put any peppers on it either. So,
This one I think could be interesting. The Wisconsin Nebraska game. They're not both ranked. Neither of them are ranked, but it's a close matchup that possibly could be interesting. It's at Nebraska. Um, and this one, Wisconsin was neck and neck with Oregon.
mm-hmm.
Um, and Nebraska's favored by -1.5. I'll take Wisconsin.
Man, I wanted Wisconsin.
I mean, Nebraska barely lost to Ohio State this year too, so they're both capable of like being in the fight.
Hmm. Um. Man. Hmm.
So Ross is taking Nebraska.
No, I can't do that. Um. I got to
He's
take
scared
Wisconsin
now with the
too.
serrano peppers. He's scared of every game.
Well, Wisconsin is kind of one of my teams too. So I like rooting for Wisconsin. And I usually don't like. Uh,
That's
they can't lose
crazy.
to Nebraska. Come on, don't lose to Nebraska, Wisconsin. So I'm gonna take Wisconsin too.
Okay.
Honestly, the games this week just a lot of them are potential like blowouts. Um,
Yeah, I'm like trying to like look for a good game. Um,
there's a Mizzou at Mississippi State, Army and Notre Dame. Um, wow, it's at Yankee Stadium. The Army Notre Dame. Do you want to do Mizzou, Mississippi State?
sure. That one, um, I don't know. I Mizzou, I didn't expect them to lose by to South Carolina, actually last week, but Mississippi State this year has not been looking good, and so as much as I want to put it against or Mizzou, I think it's just tough to go against them against Mississippi State. Um, I will go ahead and take Mizzou to cover. Don't love
All right.
it, but I'll go ahead and do
Well, I guess I'll take Mississippi State. Psych! I'm taking Mizzou too.
it.
Yeah, Mississippi State. I'm sure that I, I don't know. I kind of think they've let go of the ropes at this point.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
you know,
Compared to
I
last
had
year,
I had some respect for them about halfway through the season, saying that they fight, they fight, they fight. You know, it's been rough for them, man.
this
It's
year
been
for sure.
rough.
Last year they beat Arkansas. Um,
I know.
so, but yeah, you're right. This year they just haven't been looking good, and only to be 7.5 point. I think that's a little bit of a diss to Mizzou. Um,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Let's
I
do
didn't
Army
think
Notre
that
Dame.
Army Notre Dame. What's the spread? Notre Dame 14. Oof,
I know.
14's a lot. I mean, also, yeah, that's pretty cool that they're playing at Yankee Stadium. Um, I think the Fighting Irish can pull it off. I'll go ahead and take that against Army.
Dang it. I am too, man.
Yeah.
Um after Notre Dame just obliterated Navy, I can't take an armed forces school.
Yeah.
I can't. So I'm gonna take Notre Dame,
All right. So we've
but I'll be
got
rooting for Army. I mean, that'll be
yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Same. It'll be cool. I mean, I know Arkansas plays Notre Dame next year too, so that's cool.
What about Alabama and Oklahoma?
Mm, I mean, yeah. If you want, I was just gonna take Alabama.
Okay, move to the next one.
I figured you were too.
Al-
So
Texas A&M
Auburn,
and Auburn.
Auburn A&M could be a good one. Um, but I think we'll both take the same one. I think we're
I
both
think
going to
we
take
died too.
A&M.
I think we're
If
both
you
taking.
if you saw the spread, if like obviously viewers can't see it, but the spread is 2.5 points.
Come on,
Um,
take you.
which I'm surprised it's only 2.5. Someone must be out. Maybe because it's at Auburn, but no, that's crazy. I will go ahead and take A&M, and I'd probably put money on that too.
Yeah. I don't know. I think after A&M got rocked by South Carolina, people are skeptical. Um,
True, but
you
they
just you can't judge a team off of one game though.
right.
Um, Now if they lose to Auburn, yeah, that would really hurt Texas's schedule.
Yeah.
If A&M loses to Auburn and then and then loses to Texas or whatever, then it's
At
like,
that point, yeah, Texas is gonna have to win. Oh, obviously, that would be
yeah,
meaning they've only had one loss.
they would only have
But
one loss. They would get in, but it would just be
but
like
but remember, conference play,
no competition.
they'd have to beat probably Georgia again, or
Yeah,
they'd have to beat Georgia probably.
yeah, yeah. So, um,
Yeah, I'm still gonna. I don't trust in Auburn.
so is the only difference we have? Gosh, dang it, man. Well, it's coming down to one game.
Was that first game Indiana Ohio
Ole
State?
Miss. No, I didn't. I think we both took Indiana, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then Ole Miss. You took Ole Miss, and I took Florida plus 11.
That's right. All right, I'm cool with one game. Wait, just kidding. Let's see if there's anything
Golly,
else.
that might have been stupid to take Florida. Either I'm gonna look like a genius, dude, or I'm gonna.
Or you're
I don't
just
know if I'm
gonna.
gonna eat two of those again next week, man.
I'm surprised you. I didn't even tell you to do two, so you
I
just
know.
willingly did two. You're like, I can handle it now.
That
Vanderbilt
was
LSU,
rough.
Vandy LSU.
Yes,
Um,
dude. Good find. Good find.
that
Yes.
one
Let's
could
do
be a
that
good
one.
one. Vandy's looked kind of impressive throughout. this season. Um, Obviously, South Carolina has as well, but Vandy, LSU
Um, it looks like it's a 7.5 point spread.
in favor of LSU. Yeah, I'll take Vandy to cover. Well, they are playing at Death Valley. Oof,
I know, man. What do you do?
oof. They are playing in Death Valley, and they are capable. But nah, I'll still take Vandy
You are taking Vandy.
in Death Valley. Yeah, I will go ahead and take. Um, Hold on, this one's a tough one because Vandy. Yeah, screw it. I'll take Vandy.
I'll take LSU.
Okay, that's fair. They're playing in Death
Yeah,
Valley. That's honestly and a night game. Shoot,
yeah.
I should have taken LSU.
I mean, I don't know if you should have. They haven't been doing too well lately. They've lost 3 straight.
Yeah,
um,
but have they been at home?
I
Well,
think
I guess
one of
the Bama
them,
was at
the
home.
Bama one, was at home. So they lost it at A&M, and I think that's what kind of broke them. Giving up that lead against A&M, I think broke them and broke their confidence. And then, losing to or then losing to Alabama, going to Florida and losing,
Hmm.
crazy. Um, Now if they lose to Vanderbilt, man, oh, Brian Kelly,
Baylor does
you
not
should
want
have
to.
never left Notre Dame.
I don't know
You
if you're
should
watching this
have.
game, but Baylor does not want to quit.
Yeah, I keep looking. I keep looking over there. Um, what a good college basketball game. We need to talk some college basketball
Double
later.
overtime. Um, all right, so I guess we got two differences now, so we should probably have a tiebreaker.
Yes. Let's do an over under.
There's also Iowa State Utah. I don't know if you want that game.
Um, hmm.
That one could be good. I think Iowa State is favored by 7.
Yes. Who you
Mm,
got?
I uh I think I'll take Utah. I know they got destroyed by Colorado, but
That's who I was gonna take.
you're gonna take Utah too.
Yeah. Um. How about let's do the over under for Indiana and Ohio State. It's 52.5. It's the tiebreaker. So it doesn't count if you
Yeah,
know,
if only we tie.
yeah, only if we tie.
Um, I 52.5. I'll do over.
Okay. I'll do under.
Okay.
Um so Vandy, and you took Vandy plus 7.5. Let's you minus 7.5. You You're
Yep.
taking the over.
Taking the over, Vandy, and the Ole Miss at 11.5.
Yep. All right. So just to do a quick summary, the only games that Sid and I had disagreements on was Ole Miss, where Sid took 11.5. I took Florida 11.5. Vandy, Sid took plus 7.5. I took LSU minus 7.5 in Death Valley. And if it comes down to a tiebreaker, we go 1-1. Um, Sid took Ohio State game, the Ohio State versus Indiana, over under 52.5. He took over, so 53 total points or more. I took under at 52 points. And
52.5, yeah. Or 52,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 52 or
Um,
less. So we will see what happens.
and then Ross also took La Tech to beat Arkansas.
No. um I'm not confident about that Arkansas spread though. Um yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Um I think Arkansas will get the dub this weekend, but um I don't know, 22 points. That's a lot, and La Tech they have some potential. It just kind of I'm just curious to see how focused is Arkansas. How focused are they going into that game? So, all right,
All
Sid.
right.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think they cover?
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Why not? You know, why not? Why
I
not
agree with
us?
you. Why not?
Why not
Man,
cover
we were in a lot of we were in some we had a lot of agreements in this week.
this week? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we saw eye to eye.
Or you just agreed because you didn't want the serrano pepper.
No, I agreed with you. Dude, you know that I'll risk it, man. If I have a hot take on something, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pun intended. So,
Hilarious. Oh, dang.
uh
Baylor won
no way.
by 1 point. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to replay that. How the heck did they win? They were down by 2 with 6.5 seconds left. St.
And
John's had the
they
ball.
missed both their free throws, I think. St.
And then
John's?
Baylor got a 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? With that being said, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to this channel. I'm going to go and check out what just happened in this basketball game. And when you guys see this video, please check out the rest of our other videos. Hit us up in the comment sections. Let us know what you think is going to be different on Saturday. And what do you think of Colorado? Is Colorado that good, or are they frauds? Let us know. Because all season long, I said that they were probably frauds, and now I won't bet against them. So, that being said, we're going to head out of here, and we'll see you guys in the next segment.